Escrow scenario number 6, mutually approved edits. This is the case of a successful transaction that also necessitates some revision to the contract while the agreement is in flight. So in this scenario, the buyer is going to do due diligence on the property and notice an issue, for example, a hole in the roof, and will request the seller to reduce the price of the sale by the amount needed to repair the hole in the roof, right? A hypothetical scenario, but that's what we'll walk through. So let's take a look. So let's create an escrow agreement by entering the app, heading towards the contract library, choosing the contract we want to use, customizing it to our needs, clicking create contract, providing a digital signature. And once the contract creation request has been mined, we will now have a contract we can use to execute a real estate transaction. So let's take care of all of the Algorand protocol prerequisites. Setting the deposit. The deposit is an incentive to prevent people from using the chain with useless or pointless smart contracts. Once we set the deposit, we can opt in the contract to hold the medium of exchange, which in this scenario is USDCA. The Algorand protocol doesn't allow addresses to hold or receive tokens that it hasn't opted into receiving. So let's send the first escrow payment. So this is the scenario of mutually approved edits. So now that we've sent the first escrow payment, we can do due diligence. And during the due diligence process, the buyer notices a hole in the roof and requests a $20,000 deduction off the price in order to fix the hole in the roof. Let's make the proposed contract revision. And after it has been mined, we should be able to reload and see the buyer proposed revision. We can then switch over to the seller role. And now we can load up the buyer proposed revision and accept it by sending the same update to the smart contract. After this has been mined, we'll notice that the terms of the contract have been updated. Now we can send the second escrow payment. The sale price has been met. And after the closing date, the seller can withdraw their money. And that is the case of mutually approved edits.